Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have decided to pick my May TBR. I did a spin the wheel picks my TBR last month, but this month I think I'm just going to pick my own because I have bought some new books. I'm really excited to read some of them and I really want to read them pretty soon, so I'm just gonna pick my own. I'm going to pick 5 books again because I think 5 books works really well. And even though I didn't read all the books on last month's TBR, I think if I pick my own, I'm going to be really excited about them. I might read all the ones on this month's TBR. Okay, so let's get into the video. The first book I'm going to put on May's TBR is, I have it here, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. And this one is the follow-on from Fourth Wing, which I read this month. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good book and I'm really excited to read this one. It is a big book, so it's going to take me a while to get through, I think, but really enjoyed Fourth Wing, so really looking forward to this one. It says, she survived her first year at Basgiath, I think I'm saying that right, War College, but the danger is just beginning. Everyone expected Violet Sorrengail to die during her first year at Basgiath War College, Violet included, but threshing was only the first impossible test meant to weed out the weak-willed, the unworthy and the unlucky. Now the real training begins, and Violet's already wondering how she'll get through. It's not just that it's grueling and maliciously brutal, or even that it's designed to stretch the rider's capacity for pain beyond endurance. It's the new Vice Commandant who's made it his personal mission to teach Violet exactly how powerless she is, until she betrays the man she loves. Although Violet's body might be weaker and frailer than everyone else's, she still has her wits and will of iron. And leadership is forgetting the most important lesson. Basgiath has taught her. Dragon riders make their own rules, but a determination to survive won't be enough this year. Because Violet knows the real secrets hidden for centuries at Basgiath War College, and nothing, not even dragonfire, may be enough to save them in the end. This sounds really exciting. I did really enjoy the first one. I really love the dragons. I really love Violet and her character progression. And it was just a really exciting book. I did really enjoy it, so I'm really looking forward to that one. So, book 1, Iron Flame. I think for book 2, I've been putting this one off for a while, but I've seen a lot online and I would like to get to it eventually, so I'm going to put it on this month's TBR. And I think book 2, I'm going to choose A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. I know it's really sad and I am dreading opening this a little bit, but there's part of me that really wants to read it, so I'm going to put this on May's TBR and see if I get it read. So this one says, when 4 classmates from a small Massachusetts college moved to New York to make their way, they're broke, adrift and buoyed only by their friendship and ambition. There is kind, handsome Willem, an aspiring actor, JB, a quick-witted, sometimes cruel painter pursuing fame in the art world, Malcolm, a frustrated architect at a prominent firm, and withdrawn, brilliant, enigmatic Jude, who serves as their centre of gravity. Over the decades, their relationships deepen and darken, tinged by addiction, success and pride. Yet their greatest challenge, each comes to realise, is Jude himself. By midlife, a terrifyingly talented lawyer, yet an increasingly broken man, his mind and body scarred by an unspeakable childhood, and haunted by a degree of trauma that he fears he will not only be unable to overcome, but that will define his life forever. So yeah, that's what it says in A Little Life. Again, I have heard it's really sad. I am dreading it, but I do really want to read it, so going to be reading that one in May, hopefully. Okay, so now on to book 3. So for book 3, it's one of the new ones I've bought fairly recently. It is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. This one says, 18-year-old Belle has lived her whole life in the shadow of her mum's mysterious disappearance. 16 years ago, Rachel Price vanished and young Belle was the only witness. Rachel is gone, presumed dead. The case is dragged up from the past when the Price family agrees to a true crime documentary. Belle can't wait for filming to end, for life to go back to normal. But then Rachel Price reappears and life will never be normal again. Lights, camera, lies. So, this one is a fairly new release. Really excited to read it. Everything I've read by Holly Jackson in the past I have enjoyed, so I think I'm going to really like this one. So that one's third on my May TBR. Okay, so for book 4, it's one I bought fairly recently, and it is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I'm really probably butchering that, so I'm not going to try and attempt it anymore. But this is the book. I have seen the film of this one, really enjoyed the film. So when I saw the book, it was on sale, I picked it up. It says on the back, "My name is August. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse." I have seen the film, and in the film he wears a space helmet all the time, and it's like a heartwarming story of how he grows to love how he looks, basically. If I remember, it was years ago when I watched it, so I could be wrong there. I think that's what it was. But I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Really excited. I did really enjoy the film, so I think I'm really going to enjoy the book too. So that's book 4. And last but not least, book 5. Again, another one I bought recently. There's a bit of a theme here. And it is Belladonna by Adeline Grace. And I've heard a lot about this one online. It is a romantasy, I believe, so that'll be fun. I'm kind of getting a lot more into fantasy this year. It's not something I've really read before, but I'm reading a lot of fantasy at the moment, so excited for this one. And it says, "Your name is no curse, little bird. I just like the taste of it. Orphaned as a child, Signa Farrow has been raised by a string of guardians, each more interested in her wealth than her well-being, and each has met an untimely end. Her only remaining relatives are the elusive Hawthorns, an eccentric family living at Thorngrove, an estate both glittering and gloomy. When a restless spirit appears, claiming she was poisoned, Signa realises the Hawthorns could be in grave danger and enlists the help of a surly stable boy to hunt down the killer. But Signa's best chance of uncovering the murderer is an alliance with Death himself, and as the mystery unfurls, Signa realises their growing connection may be more irresistible than she dared imagine." This one sounds like there's going to be a lot of romance. It is sounding quite dark, and the fantasy element, again, I'm sort of in a bit of a fantasy era right now, so I'm really looking forward to this one too. And that is my book 5 of my May TBR. So they're the 5 books I picked for my May TBR. Hopefully I'll get them all read. I didn't last month, but we'll try again. Who knows? So thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it. Please like, comment and subscribe underneath if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.